Hey there YouTube, it's Mountain Man 3225, also known as KK4RQO. Today, I'm going to make a video, kind of a part 2 if you'd like, on how to make a contact on 2 meters. I talked to one of my newest subscribers, Robert Fleming, I believe. Yeah. Anyways, so I was talking to him earlier this evening about ham radio and the different things, and said I'd make a video, explaining the contacts and how things, how it works, whatever. And I got to thinking, why not make a segment specifically on rag chewing? Now, for those civilians that don't know what rag chewing is, it's basically a conversation with multiple parties. Some people call it a round table. Some people just call it just talking to different people, whatever. But on ham radio we call it rag chew or round table, whichever way you'd like to call it. Tomatoes. Anyways, so basically the way it works is you'll throw out your call, and then if there's already one started, you'll basically join in on that. So we'll go ahead and turn your attention to the radio and see what we can do. Make sure I got it set up right first before I start anything any further here. That'd be kind of embarrassing to get over here and not have everything set up right. Okay, so we'll turn our radio on.
Okay, well, that's good information. The reason I asked that is that I wanted to understand what the lowest resonant frequency you were going to get with that antenna. And with 140 feet, it should be in the neighborhood of the 40 meter band, and you indicate that it is in the 40 meter band.
I'll turn it down for a second. Now this is most likely just two parties, carrying on a conversation. This is not technically what you call a rag chew. That's for multiple parties. That could be a minimum of 3, because then you'd bounce it from the first person to the second to the third. Or that could be any number of people. But what you do is you'll say, this is, I'll give you a fine scenario before you actually jump on there and show you how this works. There's a few people I talked to on the radio. One is N4OKN. His name is Will. The other one is WN4DIZ, or Whiskey, November 4, Delta, India, Zulu. His name is Emery. So, and this is just an example of rag chew. Will be the starting person. Then we can go to me, then Emery. So it'll be Will, and he'll carry on. You'll say this is N4OKN over to KK4RQO. Then I'll talk and say, and you can either say over to the other station, that's next, or you can say, or here's another scenario, instead of Will saying this is N4OKN over to KK4RQO, he could say, go ahead and take one, Cody. Or I'll say, go ahead, Will, or go ahead, Emery. Or in a scenario like I'm using, I'd say, go ahead, Emery. And then Emery would come in and use his. So let's see if we can find...
Charlie.net, and there's a page on that website.
And looks like this one's pretty much... if we can't get anyone on this repeater, this is the Marietta, the 146880. That's Marietta, Georgia. And the reason why you saw me hold that key down for a second or two is because I wanted to make sure I was connected good. I've got a beam that's 40 foot in the air. Well, about 37, 38 foot. If it's fully extended, it'd be about 42. Actually, a little less than that. I've got my 10 meter antenna, 10 or, But, that's neither here nor there. So this is how you do it. And if we can't get enough people on here, we'll jump back over to that other repeater. So here we go. KK4RQO monitoring. And that's all you got to do.
KG4 is DGZ.
Okay. Now this is where it's going to become interesting. KG4 JGZ, is that correct? This is Kilo 4 Romeo Quebec Oscar.
This is Kilo Golf 4 Zulu Golf Zulu. It's even hard for me to remember.
See? There's no wrong in messing a call up. Yeah, Roger. Name here is Cody. Charlie Oscar Delta Yankee, and the QTH is Cleveland, Georgia.
This is Jim, Juliet Indigo Mike. I'm in Buckhead.
That's even farther away. Yeah, Roger, Jim. I'm actually making a video for my YouTube channel right now of kind of a part 2, if you may, of how to make a contact on 2-meters. Had a fella asking, he's going to be studying up to get his license here, so I thought, why not take this time to demonstrate how fun the bands really are.
Well, very good. That's a good thing to do for a young person. It's a good introduction.
Yeah, Roger. Actually, this segment was really supposed to be more on round tables or rag chews, but I may have to put that one together at a later time. So, but you know, you win some, you lose some. So, but how are things in Buckhead on this fine evening?
Surprisingly, it's very foggy. I have very little forward view out of my car. I've got to slow it down here.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I just jumped up for a second to check the time on the camera. I'm using one of those flip video cameras, and I guess the good people at Cisco hasn't realized that YouTube's now allowed 11 minutes on the videos. They're still only allowing 10 there. So, but yeah, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance there for sure. If you get a chance, look me up on QRZ, and if you would leave your call in my log area, because here in the near future I'll be looking for a laptop just for such a time when I get a new call or hear someone that forgets their call, I can at least look it up there so I don't look, you know, so I won't be completely embarrassed there.
Yeah, I hear you. I ought to do that myself. Give me your call sign again. This KG4 ZGZ.
Yeah, Roger, the call is Kilo 4 Romeo Quebec Oscar KK4 RQO.
Roger that. Roger that. Been very nice talking to you. And I wish you 73s.
73s there, Jim, and if you'd like, when you go to my QRZ page, there's a link. If you go to details, there's a link to my YouTube channel, and you can check the video out there. I'll have it up here, hopefully here in a few hours.
Great. I'll look for it.
Alright, 73s there, Jim. This is KK4 RQO, clear 73s, and God bless you and yours. Have happy holidays.